What's up, little buddies, and welcome to the Sports Bar Dads Podcast, a show with regular, everyday guys and dads talking about nonsense that everyday guys and dads talk about. This isn't a place where we try to motivate you to get a six-pack or what stock to buy or even what political candidates to suck off. How about we just try and get to the week with the bills paid and not screwing up our kids more than we already have. Just guys being guys and mainly talking shit. So whether you're to or from work or just pretending like you are working, why don't you come have a laugh with us? Oh, and go fuck yourself. That's one of the things that I can't stand is like if I know a restaurant's closing in an hour, I won't go.
Yeah.
Because I've been there, done that. I worked at restaurants and I worked at places that like retail.
Yeah.
And those, well, even when I'm working certain like jobs, like people that walk in like at closing time.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I got here before it closed, so now I'm gonna shop for 45 minutes. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I can't. No. Or they show up at a restaurant 5 minutes before it closes, and it's like, bitch
ass move.
Like that's a punk ass move.
Yeah.
All across
You're
the board.
Get fucking the sauce on that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out on that.
Cook in the back to just clean the fucking grill and shit is like, what? The fuck? All right. I'll whip them up something special.
Absolutely. I used to work at a restaurant, and when these fucking people would show, and it's just common courtesy, like, hey, like they're closing in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They gotta sit me, take my order. The cook's gotta cook.
Yeah.
Asshole. Just being an asshole.
Yeah. And then you get that $2 tip and shit. And you're like,
yeah.
You're like, my God, motherfucker, on a fucking Friday night. Your restaurant closes at 10.
Yeah.
You have plans.
Yeah, you had plans.
Yeah. You're like, really?
Don't be that fucking guy.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's like the same level as the people. So what I think this is I think one of the ways, or one of the, how you can judge a person and fully judge a person is based on whether or not they put back their carts at the fucking grocery store.
Yeah. People
who don't put back the grocery carts should be fucking shot.
Yeah. You cannot be that fucking lazy.
That's
like that shit. You just fucking walk 2 miles inside the store and you can't walk 10 fucking
yes
to a fucking cart.
Yes, it's. I watch people that do it, and it just, I don't know why. It's something so small, but it makes me like lights a fire inside that I'm just like, you lazy piece of shit.
Dude,
and then they leave them behind other cars.
Yeah.
Then cars get dented all over the place because people leave it and it's on a fucking hill, or they'll leave it in the middle of a parking spot. So nobody can park there, or you have to you have to get off and move it to just park there. Fuck those people. No bullshit.
Yeah.
If you don't put your carts back, kill yourself. Fuck you.
Dude. So let me tell you a story about that where I'm at Target and I'm parked next to some lady, right? And we both put our groceries away, whatever. And she puts her cart. There's like a cart return thing, like 2 spots down from where we're at. And then there's a cart return thing across from us.
Mm-hmm.
So she puts her cart like across from us. It would have been smarter or quicker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I move my cart and I put it inside the cart return 2 spots down. Dude, this lady turns and she tells me, why don't you put your cart away? And I was like, oh shit. And I was like looking at her like, and I like motion like.
I just did.
She looked and she's like, oh my God. I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't see that. Like, cart return thing there, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, my wife. Oh, my God.
Oh, so your wife was there.
Yes, dude. She had already sat down, but this was important for her to come outside and tell her, well, maybe you should mind your own fucking goddamn business. And I'm just like, I look at her and I'm like, hey, chill the fuck out.
Whoa.
And then she tells her, and this was like, I mean, I noticed it too. She tells her, why don't you go home and drink that fucking Coors Light? Shut the fuck. And
She told her that?
Yeah, because she had Coors Light in her car when we were rolling up, right? And I was just like, oh, cool. Like, I drink Coors Light, like, whatever. Fucking Silver Bullet, whatever.
Dude, I don't say anything wrong with Coors Light. I mean, I'll say
the
that.
fucking Monsons are blue, you know? And then I'm just like, what the fuck? And I tell her, hey, chill the fuck out. Like, it's an older lady, you know?
Uh-huh.
And she just gets in her car, and I'm like, I get inside. I'm like, dude, what the She's like, oh, she wants to talk shit. And I was like, dude. But the fact that she was willing to call me out, I was like, oh, dude, that's hardcore.
Yeah.
Like,
it's rare that I'll call people out, but I will make the, like I have when they put it not in the car, in the cart return, I'll make it a point to grab it and put it back for them and stare them down while I'm doing it. Like, you lazy fuck.
Yeah.
It's going to take you 10 extra seconds to put this thing away. But you were talking about, your wife was talking shit to that lady. But have you ever been in a situation? Because I know a lot of guys that have been put in a situation where, we're men, as husbands, we protect our wives for whatever. Yeah. Anybody does something to our wife, we're going to protect them at all costs. No matter the size of the other dude, no matter whatever, you have to protect.
No matter what ass kicking is coming your way,
you're gonna do it. Yeah, have you ever been put in a situation where your wife has talked shit to a dude that you're like, hey, whoa, fuck, I'm gonna get my ass kicked?
No, not. You know what? One time at a gym, it's fucking. Anyway, so she sits down and on a machine, she starts working out, whatever. Some fucking guy comes over and he's like, hey, we're using that. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck you mean you're using that? Like, 3 guys. Oh. Yeah. I was like, dude, no one was using this fucking machine, like, for a while. Mm-hmm. So, we're doing fucking, I don't know.
They're fagging off.
Cycles or something.
They're fagging off, 3 of them.
Yeah. I was all like, what the fuck? Like, they're... Like, you can't hold a machine that you're not next to for fucking 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And fucking come back to it every fucking 20 minutes to do your... Sit down and do your fucking 3-4 sets, get the fuck out. Like,
yeah. It's a public gym.
Like, yeah.
Public gym.
I'm like, what the fuck? So that time, I was fucking infuriated. And I was just like, God damn. And then I was like, these 3 guys... Well, apparently work out so much that they own fucking pieces of equipment in the gym. And they could come back to them whenever they want. That would be like literally like if I walk into fucking a gym right now and I'm just like, someone's using something, it's like, hey, buddy. Like I was using that shit.
Yeah.
Like it's a continuation from my yesterday's workout. Like, the fuck?
I plan on using that in 10 minutes, so I need you to get up.
Yeah. Like, all right, motherfucker.
But so you realized that each of the 3 could probably kick your ass. And then you're like, much less all 3 of them.
Part of me was like, I'm willing, like almost willing to take this ass whooping. Because it was that stupid. Like, I was like, I'm right.
Oh, there's definitely things that you're willing to take an ass whooping for. Like, there's hills you're willing to die on.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Put me behind a fucking car, I'm willing to die on almost any intersection. Like, you motherfucker, you want to cut me off like that? Like, it's all right.
It's all crazy the amount of balls and anger you have behind your car.
Dude, it's fucking insane. Yeah.
It's unbelievable because if you were walking down the street and some dude walked in front of you where you had to kind of slow down, you'd be like, oh, all right, whatever. Yeah. But you're behind a car, fucking piece of shit. I hope you fucking like you hope they die.
Yeah, you just fucking keep an eye on that motherfucker throughout your travel. And you're like, you wait, motherfucker. I'm going to fucking hook you up right now. And you're like dodging. You're doing everything he did to you to other cars to get him back.
Just to get him back.
Now you have those guys willing to kill you. Yeah. It's crazy.
It wasn't too long ago. I was at an intersection. And I was going to turn left. It wasn't an arrow. It was just a left. And I was waiting for a car to come through. So I scooted up towards the intersection and waiting for him to come through. And he kind of like, something happened with his car where he had to slow down, and it looked like it was kind of stalling out.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I'm like, oh man, poor dude, like he's stalling out. And he was able slowly to get through, but at that point, the light was already changing. So by the time I got through the intersection, these cars had the green. Wasn't like I was gonna cause an accident, but I'm going through, and as I'm pushing through, they have the green. So I'm at worst, the dude in the front had to maybe not accelerate as fast to wait for me to get through, right? Oh man, this dude, he pulls up and he starts tailgating me, and he's like, I could see him in the rear view, and he's like cursing, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I'm gonna turn green on the next, turn left on the next light. He's behind me, and he's really behind me, and I'm already like, all right, guy, back the fuck up. Like, I'm already, I don't want to deal with this shit. I had just got done with a long day. And then sure as shit, turn left, and it's a 3-lane road, and he comes hauling ass up behind me, and he comes right next to me. He's like, what's up, motherfucker? What the fuck was that? And then I was like, hey, chill out, guy. Like, fucking chill out. And he starts fucking doing this, like, moving his wheel towards me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't fucking do it. I'm like, don't fucking do it. And he's yelling, and I was like, what the fuck's your problem, dude? He's all, you fucking cut me off, motherfucker. Fuck, man. Fuck you. I'm like, God dang. Yeah. But that's how people get behind fucking cars. I've been guilty of it, too. I've never tried to fucking ram into somebody, but Jesus Christ.
Nah, dude. And then there's times you feel bad. You're like, I fucked that one up.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm coming up on an intersection, and I'm going to turn right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a red light. So I'm coming up, and like, I'm looking at the fucking intersection I'm coming up to. There's a fucking red light.
Mm-hmm.
So I come up, and I'm looking left because I'm turning right.
Okay.
So I start creeping up in the intersection because I'm going to turn right. And then all of a sudden, fucking, hey, motherfucker. And I turn around, and some dude on a bike on the fucking, and then, like, he fucking stops everything. And now I think about it, fuck that motherfucker. Now I think about it. Fuck you and your bike. Fucking sack of shit. So anyway, because he's going against traffic. Like, you're supposed to go with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm like, motherfucker, I don't expect a car to come that way either, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to go, like, turn right.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, hey, man, my bad. My bad. You can't afford a car. I get it. Like, it sucks. Fuck. Dude, motherfucker wanted to hit my car, like, with his, like, he was like, "Pah." I think he even fucking hit the car, like, hey. And I'm just looking at him, I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm about to run your bike over, you sack of shit. But yeah, I was like, and I felt bad. I was in the wrong,
right,
technically. But then again, if he was going with traffic, I'd have seen him, and I would have been like, oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a fucking guy on a bike on Viscount.
Mm-hmm.
They can't, like, find a better place to ride a bike. I don't know.
It's one of those things. I'm usually the type that I will, any situation, like, I bump into someone, I bump into someone at a bar, I bump into someone out. I'm always the first one to, hey man, my bad. I'm sorry, dude. My bad, bro. Like, mistakes happen, or even like you said on the road, I've cut someone off and been like, oh shit, stick my hand out, like, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, like, that's fucked up of me, you know, because shit happens, you know. And most people are like, no, that's cool, man, you're good. Yeah. But there's those people where it's like, and I found this usually it's when they're with females, they're girls. Now fuck you, bro. What the fuck? Bump into me. I spilled my drink a little bit. Like, hey, bro, I'm sorry. Like, come on. Chill the fuck out. Like, I'm not here. I didn't fucking point you out and say I'm gonna bump into you, bitch. Like, I don't care about you. Like, you don't matter to me.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But then there's times, and they don't happen very often, and I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. But you just have to. There's certain levels of disrespect you just can't take.
Yeah.
Especially towards your lady, obviously.
Yeah.
Especially towards your lady.
Even it was like, I remember one time I was in Vegas in a fucking club. And it's called the Rum Jungle.
The Rum Jungle.
The Rum Jungle. Forgot what hotel it was. I think it was called The Hotel. Anyway, we're in this club and then all of a sudden, there's like a group of, this is my fault, going to a hip-hop club.
Yes.
Know? So
mistake number one.
Yeah. Like the music.
Oh, I know you
crowds
too.
could be a little shitty sometimes. Anyway, it turns around and she's like, "Hey, let's go." And I'm like, "Let's go." And I see a group of like 10 dudes fucking behind her that were dancing, right? And I'm just like, "What happened?" She's like, "Someone grabbed my ass." I look at all 10 dudes and I'm just like, let's go.
Were they darker? Like, were they darker complected than you?
They, believe it or not, yes.
Yeah, I would have walked away.
But either way, I don't care what color those motherfuckers were. There's 10 of them. I was like, fuck. I was like, all right.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna?
There could have been 10 dykes over there, and I'd have been like, fuck, no. These bitches they mean business. I'd be like, fuck that.
These bulls mean fucking business.
Yeah, like they're not fucking around today. They came for ass.
And not my ass, her ass.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. We better go before you get scissor kicked right now. Like, fuck that.
Listen, what are you gonna do? Stand in the middle and be like, listen here, ladies, or not. Which one of you 10 grab her ass? And they're all gonna be like, yeah, me, bitch.
Yeah, no.
What are you gonna do with it?
I was all like, let's try our luck at the roulette. Fuck that. This didn't work out. Fuck it.
Fuck yeah. Luckily I'm lucky in that my wife is not a confrontational person very much either. So like, she's not trying to pick fights, do anything like that. So I haven't been in that situation, but it's one of those things like no matter what, you have to stand up for her honor, in certain situations. And it's like, how bad is this ass kicking going to be?
Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, all right, I'll stand up for you, but fucking chill out.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be fine after this.
Yeah.
I may not be.
Yeah, when I wake up in the fucking ER and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Anyway, so you're going on vacation, Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta, buddy.
I thought you were going to shave your head.
So did I.
And you're leaving too, so you're going to shave it like the day before you leave or what?
So yeah, like I wanted to, and I said I was going to do it.
Yes.
And then me and my wife had a talk about it. And turns out it was decided that it wasn't best for me to do it.
My feeling is that you weren't the one making that decision.
Oh, no. No, I wasn't.
She said no.
No. There were some promises that were made. I actually believe they were threats, but to me, and I was just like, I didn't want to see them come true. So I was just like, well, maybe I'm gonna get a haircut. I need one. Fuck.
Yeah, you do.
I'm fucking
throwing. You look like shit.
But yeah, I'm gonna get cleaned up before I go.
So you're not gonna shave your head, period. That's a final decision.
Yeah, the cost is too high.
Can you say what the cost is, or would you rather not say?
I'd rather not say.
Okay, let's just say it's severe.
It was severe enough for me to, because I was like, I don't give a fuck. You met me bald.
I'm going back to bald.
I was fucking bald. I fucking love being bald. And I was like, I'm gonna go back. Fuck, I was ready to razor it. And then the thing is, I didn't give a shit either, right? Because I've had this set of hair for a while. Yeah. So then your scalp gets white, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't give a fuck. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
1-2 days.
And on the beach.
Yeah. Or I was even gonna do it this weekend. Go outside and do what I got, like clean some shit, and boom. The sun would have hooked me up, buddy.
Point is, you had it planned. You were ready
I
to
had
go.
it planned out.
And
it was...
She put an end to
My
it.
wife was like, Negatron. And I was just like, what? I'm still going to do it. How about that?
The fuck you are.
She countered that.
I
thought about it. I was like, well, fuck. I'm going to walk away on this one. I'm going to think about this one.
You sound serious.
Yeah. And then I was like, just at the end, I was like, you know what? Why are we fighting? Why are we going to fight about this?
Come here. I love you.
Yeah. I was like, I'll keep the hair.
You haven't tried it the route of, hey, we'll save money on haircuts?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Nothing.
That's not.
Dude, I hate sitting down for a haircut. I hate it. Oh my god.
I hate going, but the
Yeah.
actual act of getting a haircut, I love it because I fall asleep. I'd say 8 out of 10 times I fall asleep. I love it. Getting a haircut's amazing. It's like a massage on your head. And you just sit there and just in silence, and then just you hear the and I fall asleep.
It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. I don't care if I fell asleep. Bitch, they could put me under for a haircut. I give a fuck. It sucks. Like, you have to drive there. It's just a fucking appointment out of your...
Yeah, it takes time.
fucking
It takes. That's what I say. I don't like going and having to. I gotta set up an appointment, and I gotta take time out of my one day off or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, to go get a fucking haircut. But
And then I get fucking lined up, shaved, whatever. Finding a place is fucking difficult in itself. But luckily, I found like an upscale place to get a haircut. So my haircuts are a little more expensive, but
right.
some of these places, like, I would go to and shit, and they want to buzz you in. Like, what the fuck?
Like, you have to get buzzed in.
Yeah, buzzed in. Like, the door's locked and shit. Like, I was like, oh no. And then you go inside and you're like, oh fuck.
No
Now
wonder.
I know I got buzzed in. Motherfuckers. So
Ghetto
fuck
ass.
that. Yeah.
No.
Fuck that. I'm gonna get my haircut here.
Nah, I've walked into haircut places and everybody in there's like 18, 19 years old, and I'm my old ass is
Yeah.
no. Hey, what can we help you with, boss? Nothing.
Fucked around one time. I stayed there, and then they fucking gave me a straight line up here.
No, they did not.
Yes, and I was just like, like again, I was like in and out. Like, I was like, all right, not paying attention. And then when we were done, I looked up. He's like, oh, what do you think? And I was like, I think I should have got this haircut 20 years ago, motherfucker. What the fuck did you do to me? I look fucking ridiculous.
Look at me.
I was like, dude, what the fuck?
I wish I would have seen that.
I was
Did he
like,
fix
wait.
it or what happened?
Nah, I just fucking paid and walked out. Like, I was like, oh my God. I was like, fuck this.
You walked around with a
The
line in
stupid
your
way.
fucking
It was
head?
Stupid. Like, it's like, look at this motherfucker trying to be fucking young and shit. Like, I was like, fuck. But it's like fucking all of a sudden, like, washing your fucking 10-year-old car and putting a bow on it or some shit. Like, what the fuck? The fuck is that?
Oh
dude.
my God. It's like if you got your fucking ears pierced right now or
Yeah,
some
dude,
bullshit.
I was just like, what the fuck? I left and I was like, dude, that's why I don't go. I just hate it, dude.
So he just did it without asking. He's like, yeah, this dude wants a line.
Yeah, he's all, you want me to line you up? And then I was like, yeah. And he fucking blocks me off here. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, wait. Yes, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I was all, dude, what the fuck? I don't even know what happened. I didn't know that was an option. Like,
I can see your face right now. Just
looking at the mirror, I was like, what the fuck is happening? That fucker looks like a dirtbag. I was all like, what the fuck did you do to me? Where's I paid? And then I tipped the guy. Like, I'm like, oh, here you go.
You left a tip too, didn't you? Because
Like,
you're a nice guy.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Fuck, dude. Shit's fucking stupid, dude. Fuck.
How long ago was this?
This was easy, probably like a year and a half ago.
Oh, why did I not see you or what the fuck?
Dude, it was like fucking. It was bad. Like, I was embarrassed and shit. Like, I was like, fuck.
He gave you the lineup here.
He fucking cuts me up like, yeah. I'm like, why the fuck this fucker have a razor going there? And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, whatever, right? Oh, no, dude. He fucking lifts a chair up. I look at him and I'm like, what do you think? I was like, bitch, you call me sir? How the fuck did you do this to me? Like, I'm like, oh, I think it looks fucking amazing, man. Appreciate it.
Did you tell him it looked okay?
I was all, yes. I was all like, oh, dude, looks good, dude. Fucking out. I'm like, looks good, buddy. I'm fucking out. Here's your money.
I can see you saying, oh, yeah, thanks, man. Looks good. Because you're a nice guy. You are a nice guy.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck? And then it gets worse. So I'm like, oh, yeah. And I pull out my debit card. He's like, oh, no, sir, we don't take that. And I was like, what the fuck you mean you don't take a debit card, dude? Like, what the fuck? And he's just like, oh, it's cash only. What the fuck? Like, fucking signs help. You know, when you walk in. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, he's like, there's an ATM right there. Oh, how fucking convenient for me, motherfucker. Thanks.
So you paid the ATM fee.
Dude, I go to the ATM. The fucking strip club fees ATM, dude. I was like, wait a minute. I get a lap dance, motherfucker. The fuck? You're gonna charge me fucking $750 in this motherfucker? Fuck that. I was all like, all right. I didn't know I was at Bucks getting a haircut. It was fucking shitty, dude.
Fuck yeah. God, I wish I could have been there to see that shit. Oh my God.
Dude, I was like, I gotta find like a legit spot. So they charged me more and I'm just like, here you go, man.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm telling you, $13 is what I pay for mine. And it's pretty good. And the lady who cuts my hair, she doesn't put lines or fucking line you up. Yeah. That block shit that the kids do.
Dude. And then, well, think about it, motherfucker. I got a beard and, you know what I'm saying? I want to get, like, cleaned up, whatever. Yeah. So, I mean, I get I'm going to pay more.
Yeah. But damn.
So, I don't even know if you're a fucking hair person. Do they do beards?
I'm sure she does. I'm almost positive she does. She just will charge you a little more. One of these days, next weekend when I go, I'll ask her if she does beards, and it's pretty. And she's the best thing about her. She's quick, in and out.
That's it, dude. That's what I want.
In and out. 12 minutes sometimes I'm in there.
Badass.
From the time I walk in to the time I walk out. 12 minutes.
That shit's fucking amazing. That in 12 minutes you could fall asleep. Like just sitting down.
Oh,
in
trust
public.
me. Oh, absolutely. When
and
I'm getting my
fall asleep.
you fall asleep. I can't fall asleep anywhere other than my bed, except for when I'm in my bed going to bed or when I'm getting a fucking haircut.
No way.
Yes. Nah. It's just something about it that relaxes me. Or if I'm getting an actual massage. Yeah, I can fall asleep then. I mean, obviously. But you're the type that you could fall asleep anyway.
Fucking driving.
Oh, I've been with you driving. Let me tell that story. So we were working and we were working. I think at this point we had worked over 24 hours straight, and we were somewhere that I had to get a ride. I got a ride from you, and I had probably been maybe awake longer than you. But anyway, I had been outside for a while. So you were like, hey, I'm good. I'll drive. Cool. And we had a long drive. Yeah. We had a very long drive.
So I said, I'll take a nap.
Yeah. So I said, I'll take a nap. Or you?
Yeah. Before I said.
Oh yeah, that's right. You took
I was like, hey, I'm gonna take a nap.
You took a nap.
When you're ready, I'll drive.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that was the agreement.
Yeah.
We had this thing that we had to do. We had been up for 24 hours. And I said, look, I'm gonna handle this. And you said, cool. If you handle this while you're handling this, I will sleep. I'll sleep. Yeah. And then when you finish, I will take you where you need to go.
Yeah.
And you sleep on the drive. And I said, perfect. Let's do that. So it took me like an hour, probably, maybe an hour and a half. You were crashed out. And I wake you up and, hey, let's do this. All right, cool.
Cool.
I wake up, we're not even there yet, and I wake up because I just feel, And I wake up and I'm like, and you're just like, I'm like, you all right? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
And there's no traffic around us. And you're like, nah. Everybody was back behind us because they thought you were drunk or something.
Yeah. It was fucking worse. Yeah. So I think I have something called sleep envy.
Sleep what?
Envy.
Which is
If I see motherfuckers asleep, I envy that motherfucker. And I also
and you also want to sleep.
So like sometimes I'll be doing stuff and I'll be like, I was driving and I look at this motherfucker all comfortable. Fucking crashed
you.
out. Yeah. And I was just like, all right. And so I'm like, dude, I got a good mile in front of me. I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a little bit. And then just rest the eyes a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like a long blink.
You told me.
And then fuck that. Those rumbling fucking sticks or whatever, those things on the side, on the shoulder.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are rude as fuck, dude. And then you're like, hey, whoa, buddy, whoa.
You told me one time that you made a conscious decision to take a little nap while you were driving.
So like it doesn't make sense. Like
no, but you legit told me that you were there and the person you were with was sleeping.
Yeah.
And you were tired because you had been up for
for
hours.
a while,
And you made the conscious decision. You were like, I can do a couple minutes here.
You know, you look and you're like, this road's straight. This road is straight as fuck. And I could just fucking rest just a little bit. You know what? I'll rest till that billboard down there. And then I'll be all right. That's it. Oh, motherfucking billboards come up fast, dude.
Oh, shit. Like when you told me that you're driving and you made that decision, I'll be all right for a little while.
Just a little bit. And then if not, those fucking jerk off rumble strips or whatever the fuck, they'll invite you. That's why they're there. They're like a helping hand.
Yeah, they're there just in case. They're not there so you can sleep and drive.
Yeah, they tell you, buddy, you rested too long. Come back. Have you ever seen those cars that are supposed to like operate by themselves? Like you could be on the freeway like
and
the Teslas, right?
Yeah, you could
pay extra, like an extra 10 G's.
Like that's worth it for you.
Oh yeah.
You'd be sleeping.
Dude, so look at this one story, dude. And this is bullshit. Like, so this chick buys an RV.
Mm-hmm.
Or a lady, I should say, buys an RV. And this is, dude, I hate this shit in general, but whatever. I'm going to say this story. She buys an RV, and then she puts it in cruise control, right? And she fucking gets out of the driver's seat and goes makes a sandwich.
Shut the fuck up.
And guess what the fuck happens?
She crashed.
No shit. She crashes. And what she sued, I think she sued like Winnebago or some shit. And she fucking won. Right?
Because it said cruise control?
Yes. And then now, I think now they have to put some bullshit warning like this is not automatic pilot. Or
oh my God.
Yes, dude. Like, and I was also like, how the fuck do you have the balls to win that? Like, if you're in the jury, you're the fucking decider, right? Let's just say you're the decider.
Yeah.
And you're like, I could see that.
I could see that.
No. Fuck you.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Thank God I never went to go make a sandwich because I would have thought the same thing.
Dude, fuck.
So she jumped in the back to go make a sandwich.
Yeah, she got up. She's like, all right, it's in cruise control. And it fucking cruised right into fucking
oncoming traffic.
Yeah, no shit. Like, whatever, right? And I'm just like, well, like, that shit's amazing.
That's like suing McDonald's if you eat McDonald's every day and you get fat.
Yeah, or they give you hot coffee and you get burned.
And you get burned, yes.
Which happened.
Yeah, I did hear that someone sued McDonald's because it was too hot.
The coffee burned was too hot.
People are a little outrageous.
Yeah. I thought that shit was special, dude. And I'm like, automatic pilot. Like, don't you know you have to inflate that motherfucker? Like on airplane.
That shit has to pop up.
And pop up. And you have to air them up, buddy.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. People, I don't know. You know, you live in your community. You live in your circle of friends with your family, and for the most part, day to day, that's all you're dealing with. I know there's some people out there who meet new people every single day, right? Yeah. We're not those people. Yeah. Like, I see you damn near every day. I see my wife every day. I see my kids, and that's about it, right? Everybody else is just my circle, my community. You don't realize how fucking stupid people are. Yeah. And the shit that people do. Yeah, people do stupid shit. It's
and every now and then you surprise yourself.
Oh yeah,
stupid.
Yeah,
you're like, wow, that was fucking stupid.
What an idiot I am.
Yeah,
yeah.
I dropped something one time in the restroom, and I went to pick it up. Literally, hit my forehead on the fucking counter. Because I didn't see it. I didn't see that shit coming. Like, it wasn't in my line of sight.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't know. Like, I lived there for I don't know how many years, and I fucking hit my forehead on that shit.
Look what I did to my hand when I was trying to prank you.
Oh, yes. Fuck yes. And you know what? When you get to see karma, it's one of the most beautiful things that you could see.
Yeah.
When you see it happen. And it's just the fucking greatest ever.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll tell. So what happened is, obviously, me and this guy are always playing pranks on each other. And I walked into his office, and I saw that I would sometimes I'll put tape over his Starbucks cup, you know, just something when it's quick. I don't have a lot of time because you just briefly walk out of your office, and I went in there trying to see in your office. It was dirty as shit anyway, so I couldn't dirty it anymore. So I'm like, okay, he's got a water bottle that's about halfway drank. So let me get something to put a hole into it, so when he drinks it, if he squeezes it, it gets all over him. So then I go and I get a knife. I get a pocket knife, and I have it, and I'm trying to poke a hole in it, and I can't get it. And there's another buddy of ours that's with me, and I'm like, hey, dude, keep an eye on him. Like, tell me when he's coming. And so my dumbass grabs it from the opposite side of where I am pushing, and I'm going slow, and I turn around. I'm like, hey, make sure he's not coming. And at that point, I just start pushing. And it goes right through the bottle, right through my fucking hand. And I'm just like, oh, shit. And then he's like, he's coming. And I'm like, okay. And you walk in and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? And you're like, what are you? And I'm like, fuck. And I'm just dripping in blood. And you're like, yes, fuck you.
Yes. I was like, yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you and your stupid pranks. I stabbed the shit out of my hand. And then, remember that. Our supervisor at that time, I'm literally standing there bleeding, and our supervisor calls like, "Hey, we're having the meeting with his supervisor, who was coming for a meeting," and I had no time to really gain, so I just grabbed a bunch of, I think, toilet paper or tissue or something, and I just put it on my hand, and I'm sitting there in the meeting, just my hand just dripping in blood, and then at some point, someone's like, I think the supervisor was like, "Hey, the fuck, what's wrong with your hand?" And then Moy's like, tell him,
idiot.
Tell him, you fucking idiot, what you did. I'm like, no, I stabbed myself.
Oh man, that shit was fucking great.
That's about the equivalent of putting it on cruise control and going back and making a sandwich.
Yeah.
That was pretty stupid of me.
Fuck.
But I mean, we do it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. All right, so Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. We're recording this the Saturday before Super Bowl Sunday. Who are you picking to win, buddy?
Picking to win my squares.
Hey, I heard you won $350 the other day.
I did.
Fucking nice.
Pretty good.
Did you pay Chase?
Good. No. Let that money ride.
Or did you buy another square?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I'm in. win a couple of those. That's what I'm really rooting for. And then, what else? As far as, I don't know, man. I'm torn. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
So you hate the Eagles?
Yeah.
And
you
you
know, the division rivals, whatever. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about a three-peat, right, for Mahomes. Mahomes is badass. He is badass.
Yeah.
He makes it happen, man.
Mm-hmm.
However, but man, as much as I hate him, I kind of want the Eagles to win just for Barkley.
Saquon, you can't hate. I can't
Dude.
bring myself to hate him. He's good, and
Dude.
he spent all that time in misery with the Giants, and he's legit. And you can't hate on him. I don't like either team. I don't like the Eagles because I think Nick Sirianni's a fucking weasel.
Yeah.
He's a good coach, I guess, but I don't like him.
Yeah.
Something about him pisses me off. I don't like C.J. Gardner-Johnson for the Eagles. He played for the Lions last year for a couple of games because he got hurt, and he talks shit, and I don't like him. The Chiefs, I'm not a big Kelsey fan, even though
No, dude.
I think Jason Kelsey is a bad dude. Like I love that guy.
Yeah.
I love that guy. But the whole Travis Kelsey, Taylor Swift stuff just annoys me. It pisses me off.
Even without her, like he just looks. He looks like a dude you don't want him to fucking hang out with.
He gets the haircut. He gets the haircuts you got that day.
Yeah. But his brother looks like a dude you fucking pound
beers. Oh, and he pounds beers,
dude. Which is crazy. Like getting off subject, dude. I like one of my favorite quarterbacks ever is Peyton Manning.
Yes, of course.
Eli Manning looks like a fucking cocksucker. I hate him. I cannot stand seeing that motherfucker.
Eli Manning is a mouth breather.
Yeah. Like, dude, I can't.
Yeah. But Peyton,
which is weird.
But Peyton, you like
Peyton? Oh, dude.
Yeah, Peyton's
hands down
the shit.
Fucking badass. Fucking.
He looks like someone you'd have a. I heard a story someone said about him that it was like I think it was a Pat McAfee story. He's a punter. He was a punter, dude, like a nobody. And he said they were in Vegas, and he was at the table, right? And he's playing roulette, and then he's playing. Nobody really knows who he is. He's a fucking punter. And then Manning walks in with some people, and everyone's like, and then he goes up to Pat and he starts talking to him, and the people are like, "Holy shit! Like, who are you? You know Peyton Manning?" And he's just like, "That 18 red looks really good," and then just walks off. So he goes, "So I put 18 red, fucking 18 red," and then he goes. The next day he tells him, "Dude, it fucking hit 18 red," and he's like, "I know."
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Like a fucking beast. Fuck yeah.
Anyway, but I put Mahomes, dude, that guy, I don't like Mahomes. He's a great quarterback, but something about his antics just pissing me off. His fucking wife annoys the shit out of me. We watched that quarterback show. My God. I stopped watching it because of his wife, pretty much. Anyhow.
So he's getting sued.
Who is?
Mahomes.
For?
By Kermit the Frog.
For a stupid fucking voice.
He's like, "Hey, you're trying to voice over me, motherfucker."
Hey, I'm the original.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking voice. Don't be biting on my shit. So I think, and a buddy brought this up to me. He was like, "Dude, I don't think anybody is going for the Chiefs, and nobody likes the Eagles except for Chiefs and Eagles fans. Like, if you're not a Chief or an Eagle fan, you don't like it. You don't like either team. Yeah. So not many are rooting for one or the other with a lot of passion because But he asked me like, would you rather see a three-peat, or would you rather not see Mahomes win again because you hate him so much? Because we've never seen a three-peat in the NFL,
And I would. So, obviously, all the fans out there, I think they don't want to see it. Right? Just because, unless, obviously, you're a Chiefs fan.
Right.
Because I don't want them to do it because I want the Cowboys to do it first. I don't know what generation my children will be in.
Yeah, your grandchildren.
I don't know my lineage. at that point. But
Yeah, me and you will be long gone from this world when they win a three-peat.
I would want them to be the first one.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it's kind of one of the reasons I feel like I'm going to root against the Eagles, just because I felt all year that the Lions were the better team than the Eagles. And now it's like, obviously we're not. We weren't the better team towards the end of the season. And I don't want to see them win it. Even though I really like some of their players. I like Darius Slay. I like Saquon Barkley. I just don't want to see them win it. So I think I'm going for the Chiefs.
Chiefs?
I think I'm going for the Chiefs. Fuck it. They've already got 3. What's the 4th? Fuck it.
What do you mean? No, but this is 3 in a row.
Yeah. But they won before that. So they've got 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes has his 3. So fuck it. Give them a 4th. And then next year, the Lions will uproot them. Hopefully. Maybe. Wishful thinking. Don't look at me like that. Way better fucking chance than the fucking Cowboys. Yeah, I said it.
I'm not even going to fucking entertain that shit.
You can't.
I'm not.
You can't. You have no standing to talk shit as a Cowboy fan right now. You just don't.
You guys are incapable of fuck. When's the last time you guys went to the Super Bowl?
Never.
That's right. Fucking the month of Nevuary. You fucking. So at least the Cowboys went in the 90s.
That's like saying.
And that was almost a 3-peat.
Yeah. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. If my aunt had nuts, she'd be my uncle. All right? Doesn't fucking matter. But I hope you enjoy the Super Bowl, buddy. I hope you have lots of beers, which you probably will. I'm sure you will.
Enjoy.
And most importantly, have a good time on vacation.
I appreciate that, buddy.
Have a great time. I hope you and the wife enjoy it. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys.
To everyone out there.
To everyone out there. I know you have an anniversary. It's not your marriage anniversary. It's your work anniversary. Congratulations to everybody. Moy has been in his profession for 20 years.
Oh.
Congratulations, buddy. That is...
good old 20.
You are eligible for retirement on paper, but you are not eligible for retirement in your finances. So
No. Board decisions over here.
Yes. So, but congratulations to you, buddy. Have a great vacation. We will see you next time, and go fuck yourself.
For sure.